We really in this bitch.
Hello beautiful people of Earth. My name's Sophie. I make videos about whatever I feel like, whenever I feel like it, so welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about numerology and why I'm so obsessed with seeing repeating numbers. I see repeating numbers on a daily basis, multiple times a day. I post it all over my social media and people probably wonder, what the heck is my deal? Why am I so freaking obsessed with numbers? Why do I think that it's so special and so relevant? And so we gonna break that down for you. So let's do it. Real quick before we get into it, you should hit that subscribe button down here and turn on the bell so you can be notified when I make new videos. So let's do it. So numerology originated in like the BCs, like way back in like Egyptian days. It started in like Egypt, Babylon, by this dude Pythagoras, which was like a mathematician, kind of started the term numerology, and he pretty much just broke down the fact that numbers are everything in the universe. Everything in the universe is numbers. And when you think about quantum physics and you think about the fact that the universe runs on a equation pretty much, basically the universe is a system, and when it's broken down we're left with numbers. So numbers are important in our everyday life. Every culture, Christian, Chinese culture, like Muslim, all of it, numbers have special meanings, and that's not a new thing. It's not just like this new age angel number things. It's always been a thing. Basically, he came up with the conclusion that numbers all have an energetic vibration. They just correlate with life in so many different ways. And there's a divine connection with numbers and meanings and everything. Especially if you're turned on, if your pineal gland is turned on and you're aware of these things in the universe and you're kind of detached from the programming that most people are living their life through, you're gonna notice these things more. Numerologists and people that are really advanced in this stuff understand, and a lot of people understand, that there's no coincidences in the universe. Your name was given to you for a reason. Your birthday correlates with your life path and your life purpose, and when you break that stuff down, when you get numerology readings, most of the time it's gonna blow your mind because you're like, wow, that really is me, that really is the path that I'm on, and it's like that for a reason. It's very similar to astrology, how we look at the stars and we figure out how that has to do with who we are and our purpose and our being and all that. It's the same with numerology. It's just based on the numbers that you were given as your birthday and as your name. All numbers correlate with certain letters too, so if you're getting like real deep in the shit, you can figure out more stuff like that. But I'm not really like that deep in it. I'm more just like, numbers are cool. I see numbers a lot, so I fuck with the vibes. There are angel numbers. Each number that you see, like 111, 222, 333, and so on, are said to have certain meanings, and when you see it a lot, that meaning is like what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. Me personally, I don't really, when I see repeating numbers, I don't instantly think, oh, that message is for me, because I see them so often. I see multiple different numbers on a daily basis, so I don't feel like it's those specific messages meant for me. I just more so think that it's seeing any numbers, any repeating numbers in general, is just kind of a message or a sign from your spirit guides that you're doing something right, or you're on a right path, or maybe you're on the wrong path. It just depends on your mindset and where you're at in that moment. If you're having a really shitty day, for instance, and you see a bunch of repeating numbers, maybe that's your spirit guides telling you to get your shit together or get on track, or it's just kind of like a wake up call, or like a nudge. If you're thinking about all these ideas and things that could potentially lead you to success and you're seeing a bunch of repeating numbers, do that shit. Manifest that shit. That's the way I think of it. I think it's just kind of like a sign from the people that you can't directly speak to, aka your spirit guides. For me, it's just a reminder that everything is connected, and that when you shift your reality to want one thing, it's going to do that. Like, for instance, if you're really interested in these angel numbers and seeing repeating numbers, you're gonna see them more. I drive and I see, one time I was driving and there was 333 around me on 3 different cars, and it's just like, I don't think the average person sees that. And like, people can make the argument like, well, think about how many license plates you look at. that aren't repeating numbers and you don't remember them. No, I remember them. I like subconsciously look at all license plates and I just like see things. Like today, for example, I was driving and the 3 cars that were next to me on the highway, all of their license plates had 4 different numbers in different orders. It was like 7119 and like one of them was 7911 and it was just the same numbers but in different things. And it's just like, I don't think that has a specific meaning for me or that it's trying to tell me a specific message, but it's just like, damn, like we really in this shit. We really in this bitch. And everything's connected, and if you think about it, and if you want to have experiences like that, then you're going to, because you create your reality, and your reality becomes what you think about and what you create and what you want it to be. So if you want it to be magical and you want to see repeating numbers, then you're gonna fucking see them. Damn it. I've noticed in my own life when I'm kind of down in the dumps and like not doing the things that are good for me and the things that I should be doing in order to keep my life going where I want it to go, I won't see a lot of numbers. And like if it's a day that I'm super determined and I wake up and drink my tea and do yoga and like do the things that are right for my body, I see hella numbers and it's like, damn, okay, like keep going, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's like a shove in the right direction from your spirit guides. They're like, come on, come on. So I think it's really important to pay attention to what you're thinking and what you're feeling when you're seeing numbers, because it's probably connected. I mean, if I'm seeing like 333 over and over, or if I'm seeing the same repeating number a lot in one day, then I will kind of look to what that message is, because like I know certain ones, like 666 for instance, it's a message that you need to kind of shift what you're thinking about and think more positively. And like sometimes when I see that, it's like, okay, yeah, that message is definitely for me. But basically you just have to think like everyone's path is so unique and we're all going in our own ways and figuring out life in our own ways. So take those messages like with a grain of salt and figure out what it means for your life, because it's not going to be like exact the message for you, but you kind of need to break it down and understand like what it is trying to tell you, and what it's more intuition, and you intuitively can understand these messages rather than just looking it up and reading what Google has to tell you, you know? It's more so something that you figure out on your own, in my opinion at least. I definitely think angel numbers are real, and like those meanings they have history and they've been a real thing, but for me personally, I just don't correlate every single time with that message, if that makes sense. I just wanted to make a quick little video about that because I'm always posting about repeating numbers, and people have asked me like, what is it with the license plates? Why are you always posting this? And it's just, I put it out there because if I'm seeing it all the time, maybe me showing that I'm seeing it will put it in somebody else's mind and they'll start seeing it and they'll start getting these signs from the universe and the quantum physics of the universe. Numbers are really cool. They really are. Anyway, I hope you learned something or got some cool, different insight perspective on numerology from my brain. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment telling me some repeating numbers you've been seeing lately, or some experience that you have with this. I'd love to know. Make sure to follow my Instagram right here if you'd like. So yeah, it's been real. Peace out.